stretching. I'm stretching. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. It has been a long day. Before I do anything else, let me make sure something real quick, y'all. A long day. Got it. Okay. Alright, we're good. I will wait for a few minutes before officially starting anything. But hi! Well, welcome to, Doki Doki Plus. I love this game. Okay? It's one of my favorite games, actually. You know, we're not even gonna waste any time. Let's just go ahead and start up. Oh, God, fuck. Oh, that is loud. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, I can't do nothing about that. Oh, fuck! Okay. New game. Shit, I got it. Okay, hold on. My keyboard is on the floor. Hurry up, please. No! There we go. Done. Please. Jesus fucking Christ. God, that is... Ah! Okay. That's better. That's better. Alright, I think. Hopefully that doesn't bring down my voice, but you guys will be okay. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me in the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were kids. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like these, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better running off. Stay in school, kids. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to wait for you. Fun fact, I don't know if I've probably said this on my channel a shit ton of times. Sayori is actually the name of my niece. Like, deadass, that's my niece's name, Sayori. My sister doesn't know why I like the name so much, but, you know, when she gets older, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. You sound like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me and Hazel. Another thing, when I loaded up the game the first time, I didn't realize that I already had a preset name, like, already set. So when I loaded up the game, it was a slur. So you can obviously guess why I had to change that. What slur was it? I'll leave that up for you to decide. What if people, well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think we're a couple or anything. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets increasingly... Fuck that. By the way, Hazel. Take your time, bud. Have you decided on the club to join yet? A club? I already told you I'm not interested in any blah, blah, blah. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you wanted to join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations about where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry too much about me, but I'm perfectly content just getting on while averaging my spending my free time on games and anime. What is wrong with me tonight? This is crazy. I was fucking up at my job and I'm fucking up here. I was talking about how I'm worried you won't be able to learn or socialize before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Well, Sayori, I have something to tell you because that happened regardless. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look in a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I promise you on that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me... Not now, hun. About me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Man, I really haven't touched this game in a while, man. When you really think about it, time really does fly on like that, because the game came out like a while ago, and by that time, I was in 8th grade. Like, I was in middle school, almost in high school, but yeah, I was in 8th grade by the time it came out. So, yeah, it's been a trip. I pack up my things and stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sierra wants me to check out some clubs. There's turkey, there's ham and cheese. I'm sorry, that's stupid. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Ugh, don't bother. Anyone who's in high school right now, if your school has an anime club, don't join that shit, okay? Because, at least in my experience, I joined it in, like, freshman year of high school. That shit was ass, okay? It was everything you could possibly imagine from the anime club. That shit was ass. I did meet this one cool girl, though, Jane, who I had a crush on for the longest, but we never actually saw each other enough for it to actually go anywhere, so it kind of fizzled out. Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming in and out of the class... What? But I saw you sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes when I'm reading, my brain just kind of stops. I don't know why, but it just kind of faults for a little bit. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late for your own club. I'm gonna give him a Sonic voice. I feel like that might help me differentiate them if I just give them like different voices, like in game rooms. You know what? Well, you can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. That's no good. Meanie. Sayori's the vice president of the... Sayori's the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I wasn't even sure the bitch could read. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. But since she's the first to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice pres. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going with the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much about the club anyway? Switching voices. Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Yeah, you lying liar who lies. Liar, liar, plants for hire. Or whatever the fucking saying goes. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or is she so cunning to have this planned out already. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! Yeah, let's go! That's way past cool! I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh my god! I can't keep that up. Everyone, our new member is here! I told you not to call me a new member. Oh god, lightheaded. Hold on. Oh fuck. I glanced at... Oh fuck. Give me a second. Okay, I think I'm good. I glanced around the room. Shit. I don't know what voice to give. her. Fuck! My vocal range is only so limited! Quick, someone give me an idea. What voice should I give Yuri? Wait, I think I got one. I got one! Okay. I'm gonna give her Sans. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you, kiddo. Sayori always says nice things about you. Damn it! Yeah, seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Fuck! Shit! Knocking Tyler does. Hazel, what a nice surprise! Welcome to the club! All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Fuck. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, then say it. Sorry. Bro. The girl with the sour attitude, whose apparently name is Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her makes her look like a first year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. What voice did I give? Oh, I just give her a normal one. You can just ignore her when she gets all moody. Sayori says quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appeared... Hold on. Can I actually do something? Give me a second, y'all. I can't change the... Damn it! I can't change the fucking... Alright, whatever. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I can deal with it. Yuri, who's more comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? How could I not? This is the only reason why I play this game. That's right. It's so great to see you again, Hazel. And it is so great to see you too, Monica. If you guys follow me on Twitter, I feel bad for you. Monica was... Oh shit, I skipped one. Wait, I can go back. Right? Can I? No! Shit! I fucked it up. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I fucked it up. Okay. We're moving on, I guess. Ooh. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls arrange a few desks to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. I fucked that up. I'm so sorry, guys. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, and Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray, and Yuri opens the closet. Wow, really? It took her that long to come out the closet? Good job, Yuri. We're in support of you, girl. She lives up to her name. Get it? Huh? Come on, that was funny, right? Yuri engaging in... Okay. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, shit. It was Papyrus. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn to the little chocolate pieces that were used to make ears, or something. I can read! I swear to you guys, I can read, okay? I promise, I can read. It's just, sometimes, I feel like however I explain it is gonna make me look so much more dumb. I promise. I'm in college, okay? I can read. So cute. I had no idea you were this good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, and then I follow. It's delicious. Now, Sayori talks to her mouthful and already has managed to get icing on her face. Hold on. Ouch. Damn it, my eyes. Ah, I got something in my eyes. Hold on, y'all. This is very unprofessional of me. I can do it, though. Help. I don't like it. Ow. It's in my eyes. I'm sorry. Okay. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I aim for its frontal lobe. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Oh, why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Oh my god, my eyes are burning. Made them for you or anything? I thought technically you did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know, you dummy. Alright. So I give Natsuki's weird logic. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. That was I almost fucked that up. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Fuck, that was Papyrus. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a nice hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yeah, I guess. I know you played this game countless times, kiddo. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. It is so hard keeping a grasp on all these voices. This is not gonna be sustainable. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. What made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here. Well, I haven't really joined any clubs yet, so you always seemed really happy here, so... It's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Please, dear Monica. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could possibly be the board member for any other major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd rather much partake in something I personally enjoy and make special events out of it. If it encourages someone else to get into literature, then I'm already fulfilling that dream. Because I'm so full of hope. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Oh yeah, fun fact, there's actually a playthrough of this on my channel. Like, if you scroll back far enough, you'll see where the change in my material went from gaming content to comic dubs. And somewhere down that line, I think it's about like a year or two ago, maybe longer, Doki Doki Literature Club was also back there, but I never really finished it, so, you know. But it makes school events like the festival that much more fun and important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah.
We'll do our best.
You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard to find these three, which is maybe why they're so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Still, I don't really know if I can keep up with their enthusiasm about literature. My neck hurts. Don't make that joke. I'm actually being dead ass. My neck hurts a little bit. So Hazel, what type of things do you like to read, kid? Well, considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutterly quiet to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. I actually haven't been an avid reader until I met my wife, but then she suddenly got me into reading, and I've read like a shit ton of good books. There's one called Illuminate, which is like, you know what, just look it up. I won't explain it to you here, because then we'd be here forever and a day. What about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see. I like to read the game files, you know, knowing which player has committed the most sins, so I can properly judge them for later on. And I know what you've done. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on and on, clearly passionate about reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books and not people. Ow, fuck. I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix my volume here.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Like...
Stop!
Stories with deep psychological elements that usually immerse me as well. It's amazing how a writer can deliver...
Alright, Yuri. You're yapping on. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. That's what this feels like. I'm sorry, Yuri, but you're going on and on here. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
You could say that. Monica, what are you trying to say?
But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way. Oh, brother! Ugh, I hate horror.
Well, what is that, bro?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gave you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the club last meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything about you, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and wow, this is getting gay. Not that I'm complaining. And besides, it puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute. The door to your house is, Yo, what the fuck? That took me off guard. That comment took me off guard for a second. It scared the shit out of me. I saw that shit. Don't think I didn't see that. Yo, that got me a little bit. Okay. We're moving on. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's pretty impressive. Why don't you say them sometimes? Am I in fucking danger? No. You wouldn't like them. Oh, that's not very nice, Papyrus. You're not a very confident writer yet? Oh god. Okay. I think I'm good.
I understand how Natsuki feels. I understand how my bro feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence, you know? The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. And I always read my bro's poems. They're pretty shit. You must be willing to open up about to your readers, exposing your okay.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I'm gonna ignore that. We're moving on. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I'm gonna turn my fan away from my face for a moment. Come here. There we go. There we go. No, I just want to read everyone's poems. I sit in silence for a moment. We all sit in silence for a moment. What is going on? Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri quizzically look at Monica. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. And next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member to help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bond with the club. Isn't that right, Hazel? Monica smiles at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come out. Okay, my door is locked. So how is everyone? How's everyone doing? Everyone doing okay? Everyone doing great? That's great. I'm glad. Everyone's doing great. Yay. I never said I would join this club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But...
I'm sorry, I thought...
Hazel? Aw, you guys, don't quicksand on me. I feel so sad. Don't shrink on me, you guys. How can I say no to that? I've decided that I'll join the literature. What the fuck? Oh god. One by one, the girls' eyes. What is wrong with me today? Get it together. The girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Suri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey,
you really did scare me there for a second.
If you really came all the way for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Sorry, Papyrus. And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me. Hazel, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Oh, don't look at me like that, please. I'm already weak in the knees. Oh shit, that rhymed. Bars? That's gonna be... Huh? Bars. That's gonna be, what? What? I'm gonna drink a cup of water for a second, you guys. I'm just gonna drink some water. Nice. Nice. Water. Love it. Love it. I can see the girls idly chit-chat as Zuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Hazel. Do you want to walk home together? That's right. So Yuri and I never walk home together because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yeah. All right. With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and obviously the best option. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? I know I would be. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer with one of them, or maybe the one on the right. If you guys can't tell, I have a clear bias in this game. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. All right. Yeah, I already know. I don't really... We will go with... Shit. I'm thinking... Damn, who should we write one for? We could write one for... I'm sorry, I'm really thinking, I'm trying to give it some thought here. We will go with... We'll go with, Sayori, why not? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, wait, I don't really remember much of Sayori's, because Sayori has kind of a mix of, like, the others. So it makes it kind of hard to differentiate it. Is romance one of them? Yep. Passion? Yep. Childhood. Judgment is Yuri. Tragedy is also Yuri. Breathe. Okay, well, that was also Yuri, but shit. What about memories? Okay, that's also Sayori. Holiday? Yeah, alright, good. I was right. Determination is Yuri. Determination. I don't know why I clicked it. I'm sorry. Love. Climax. Ooh, looking spicy here. Valentine. Shit! Fireflies. Oh, thank God. Daydream. Graveyard. Agate. No! Amazing. Death. Okay. Okay. Adventure. And... Heartbeat? Nope, that wasn't it. Marriage. Okay. I'm good at this, y'all. I was racking them up. See, your boy still got it. I still know it. I still know which words go with which girl. Hi again, Hazel. Good to see you didn't run off on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange to me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thank you for keeping your promise, Hazel. No, I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst in the literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, brother. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. And I don't know if you just plan on coming here just to hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it. Papyrus, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps his manga collection in a club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Manga and Monica. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Hazel always gives it his best, even when he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. I think I almost set your house on fire once. Is that so?
You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come you and you and Hazel can become good friends too? Sayori? Hmm? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to this weird situation that she put me and Sans in. Oh, and Sans brought you something today too, you know.
Wait, Sayori?
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's nothing, really.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Guess it's up to me to salvage this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First off, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. I'll be happy with whatever it is, no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want me to be. If you don't want it to be.
Oh, alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out an AK-47. Oh shit! I suddenly feel a sharp pain in my shoulder, and I start bleeding out. I fall to the floor. Everything's going dark. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, because I know how shitty of an attention span you have. And we could, you know, discuss it, if you want. How is the skeleton accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay, I was texting, I'm sorry. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace.
I look forward to hearing what you think about it.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled club events, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheerful conversation. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, something, I don't fucking know. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. There's something down at a narrow desk. How am I supposed to keep myself occupied for something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival's our one chance to show everyone what literature is about. The problem is the idea of literature sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, no one will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After they come, we can do the thing where they speak to their creative minds. What's this? So you're always taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her to hear her speak like this. Oh, that's a good point. In any case, do you think food will do the trick? Well, what kind? Well, I guess we could cupcakes. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're so right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the... Fucking focus, nigga. We still need to focus on the events itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, someone who has trouble fitting into any motivation at all, Sayori can always put my mind to these things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, God! That got me a little bit. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. Oh, fuck. Hold on, y'all. Ah, my back. Sucks. Somehow it's my back and my neck. What the fuck? Okay. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. I do what I do best. That's the problem. What about you, though? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many times this past few weeks have you gotten up on time? That's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? Here. I just take out a marker and I just draw on her face. You clearly were in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking all out again. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush this. My hair's just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. So is mine, actually. I have 4C hair, so that makes it very, very peculiar. And I fucking hate it! Ugh! Your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar here. Try to wipe it off with my finger. But nobody would even notice that. Of course they would. No one's going to tell you. Nobody's just going to tell you these things because they don't want to embarrass you. I'm getting lightheaded again. Fortunately, I don't really care about all that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even have your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why don't you think you have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to unbutton her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Hey, this is so funny. What? Well, I was just thinking of how weird it is to have a friend who does all these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever button it up, you would have noticed it sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. I don't know how I feel about saying that when you have... You know what, never mind. I'm gonna ignore it. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look so much better now. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori unhastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. If I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Wow. You know, under normal circumstances, if you think about this from like a real life perspective, that in of itself would have already been a confession to anybody, but I guess we're just playing dense here. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, it's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other better than we are at taking care of ourselves. I guess so, huh? Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell you that sometimes. Alright, everyone. Yeah? Why don't we all share the poems we brought? Yay! Hey, so I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write one last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I feel like I can't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Yori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose-leaf torn paper from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica writes hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same as well. Alright, well, let's start off with Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri stares at my poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Sorry, kid. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my words into thoughts. Hold on.
Okay.
This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Damn. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure.
I guess I might be after reading it. So it is that bad.
No. Did I raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I've kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their art style very deliberate or something. In other words, they tend to pick up...
I'm glad you asked. I'm playing Doki Doki because it's been its 8th anniversary lately, so I wanted to show it some love.
In other words, they show...
Okay, I already read that. The end result... Oh my god. Yuri finds her train of thought, and it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering's completely gone, and she sounds like a total expert. Of course not. That's not something you can be... Hey, welcome back, Al. There's so many different writing... Oh, shit, I skipped that one. Not finding them and building... Oh, my god. Okay, Yuri, I get it. I get it.
I also hope everyone else in the club can give me valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well... Never mind. You'll just see when you talk to my bro yourself. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts behind it.
Which is kind of funny. After all, is this supposed to be the literature club? I cannot read this shit, fam. I'm so sorry. This is one thing that I've always... In a war? What the fuck is going on your end now? In a war right now? Okay. Well, fight to your heart's content. But I cannot read Yuri's handwriting. Somewhat, okay? But there's a limit. There's a limit to how fancy you can make your handwriting before it just starts to look like chicken scratch. I cannot read Yuri's handwriting. That's just... It's too much cursive for my liking. Too much. I can't. Okay.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you so long to read. Even Yuri gets it. She gets it herself. Well, I don't really read script very often. I just think your handwriting is pretty. Don't lie to her like that. Eh?
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Although it was really short, it was really descriptive. Hold on, I'm gonna read chat for a second. Is his favorite gun a revolver by any chance?
I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. To be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something more easy to digest, you know.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Hazel. You must have totally missed the...
I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their thought...
I can read, okay? I'm trying. Just give me a second.
Feelings and experiences their own work.
They usually... Now I can't take this seriously. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In which case, perhaps the subject of a poem is the being symbolic. Fuck, we're done. We're moving on, okay? We're going. It's done. We're moving on. Sayori, show me your fucking poem, dude. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Hazel. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not that good of a writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. We haven't even gotten to Natsuki yet, you schizophrenic fuck! Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think you'll understand better when... So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Hazel poem. And that's what makes it feel special. Like I can feel your feelings from it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how, you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you in the fucking classroom. Well, of course. I'm gonna go get a drink. You guys entertain yourselves for like 30 seconds. Back in action. I got me some water. All right. Here we go. I got some water now. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Hazel. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Come on, open. Trying new things like this for other people. What is this? Stop. That's something only good people can do. Yeah, sure, and I totally didn't just join this fucking club because he was hoping to get some snatch out of it. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. That's what I'm saying. You're an asshole, actually, MC. I should have never given you my name. Take the Hazel out your name. You don't deserve to be called that anymore. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have a lot of fun here, okay? Ignore that, y'all. I'm just opening a cookie. I'm opening a cookie, y'all. Just give me a second. I kind of want it. What? What? L. Are you serious? All right. Well, here's your chance to learn something about it, other than the porn it spews out. Nothing, Paul. It's nothing. Just don't worry about it. It's nothing substantial. Oh. Al, are you for real? That is hilarious, actually. That is fucking hilarious. That will be my way of thanking you. In regards to some serious rules of the internet. That is fucking hilarious. That is great. That is amazing. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Alright, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes... Alright, I'm bored now. Yeah, y'all can go ahead and read that. I'm gonna take a sip of water while y'all read that. I want breakfast. Well, I mean, it's like almost 7 o'clock here, so a little late for breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it then. I forgot to do it last night. Hold on. I'm eating a cookie, so... You know what? I can't even judge, because I have a whole ass folder dedicated to that shit too. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put this? It sounds like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. Nothing, we're moving on. L never changed. Never changed, dude. Never changed. Anyway, thanks for showing me. I'm so sorry. I I need. I got it. I got it under control. Have fun with that, man. Next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. I look forward to it. Ooh, you sweet summer child. I guess we all gotta learn at some point. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected. I don't really care about Natsuki. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, I guess I need to show you mine. Not like you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Royals can guard. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls... Alright, what the fuck ever, dude. I'm sorry. My brain is like slowly turning into mush. And we're only in the first act here. I'm starting to slowly lose my mind. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, it's about how much I want to be in the Royal Guard. Everyone in high school thinks writing is supposed to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing. What? But huh? Hold on. Okay. Alright. But the point of poems is for people to express themselves. Your writing style would make me make your... What is wrong with me today? Come on! They're words! They're words! They're just words! They're just words, okay? It's not rocket science. Just read it! It's on the screen, you read it, and you move on. Water! Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. You know what else hits me hard? Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about that. I understand. But the other thing is about simple simplicity, like how hard it is to get into the Royal Guard. Like I set up the rhyme at the end to make it fall flat on purpose. But it helps bring out the feeling in last line. I guess you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. And soon I'll be into the... We tried to tell you, dude. Soon I'll be into the Royal Guard. And that's just of anything, dude. If it exists, it's on that site. And that is disheartening. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I guess not, no. I decided to humor that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki's feeling proud of herself, then I won't really take that away from her. Now, who should we show? Monica. The greatest, the best, the hands down, my glorious, radiant, elegant, primal, charming Queen Monica. Hi, Hazel. Having a good time so far? Yeah, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, I'm gonna open up another cookie. Hold on. Why is it stuck in the wrapper? Okay. I just want my cookie. Oh my god. What the hell did you do? Jesus. Alright. Alright, what happened? Okay, here we go. I got my cookie open. Yay. I think. Right? Ew, 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 ew. If you have any suggestions for the club, or new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening. You'll find out in a bit. But Monica is very important here. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Hazel. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But that's the sort of barrier that we have to learn to get past through. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would write. What? No. She's great. She's great, I promise. You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we had these sort of things. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. I'm gonna put it down now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for stuffing my fat ass face. I just wanted that cookie. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Okay. Are you sure you're not reading into it too much? It could be. I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing kind of has a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness, sadness, depression, school shootings. You should really keep an eye on her, by the way. Like, honestly, I think you really should keep an eye on her. It's like every time she reaches into her backpack, I kind of get like a weird pit in the feeling of my stomach. It freaks me out a little bit. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little either. I'm sure I'll end up trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. It's best to find a way to kind of Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Oh, my queen, you can never not be enough. You're always going to be enough. Okay, now read it then. Hole in wall. Already off the bat? I'm mature. I'll be mature here. It couldn't have been me. See that direction? The speck. I can't read her handwriting either. How hard is it to just write normal? Something peeking out. He was looking in. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. He was looking in on the other side. Kanye West. Glory hole. So what do you think? Something freeform is what you call it. Freeform? Freedom motive? Monica has the freedom motive? Monica actually really would have a freedom motive, if we're being completely honest. I'm sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for freedom. I'm sorry, it's okay. It's gotten pretty popular nowadays. A lot of poems have putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say lately I've had some kind of epiphany lately. Okay. I was wondering why my mic was like so far up and I couldn't even fucking... Alright, there we go. Alright, good enough. Is this good enough? Is this good enough? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I get kind of nervous when I get kind of nervous when I talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Oh, come on, you strongly. What? I ain't say nothing. Maybe that's after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a certain point. If you try so hard to lightheaded. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get some paper down and tidy up later. There are another ways to think about it like this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. Phew. Oh, thank God. It's finally fucking over. God. Water. Everyone always keep some water on hand. It's always good to drink some water. You always should. Drink some water. Make sure you have water. That's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Well, fuck you all! And I just pulled out a bomb from my backpack. You're being nice. This is the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I get for getting myself into. That's what I get for being so worthless. Sayori and Monica are happily chatting, my eyes on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, preparing their respective poems. They read in tandem. I'm gonna take another bite of my cookie. They read in tandem, and I watch their expressions, their movement too. Yuri smiles sadly. What is with this language? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck is that? Did you say something? Oh, nothing. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, well, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Let go! Where's my phone? My phone is tangled into my fucking headset. Hold on. Get off. Get off. No! I'm trying. Okay, there we go. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back from my 30-second goon session. That's not what I was doing. Did you completely miss? Yeah, whatever. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Oh, yeah, shit. Papyrus and Sands.
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. It's not a big deal, bro. I was trying to say something nice.
Brother, you mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all.
I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Hazel did too. The human did too, brother. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions on my own. First of all...
Excuse me, bro. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Hazel liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. The kid liked my poem. Oh shit. Uh-oh.
Are y'all gonna fight? Please fight. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress the human, Yuri. Brother.
That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just trying to impress the human so much. Maybe you're just jealous that the human appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? How you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything about the royal guard.
Is everyone okay? You know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Hazel started showing up. Oh, damn. Accusing you of stuffing? Girl. Now me personally, I'd never take that. I'd never let someone disrespect me like that. She basically calling you her bitch right now. You gonna take that? You gonna let that slide? That's wild. I'm saying, that chair would have been flying. Heads would have been rolling right now.
Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a bit... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Slowly, both girls turn towards me as if they were standing there.
Kid, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. San started it first. If he could get over himself and learn how to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Help me explain it to her, human.
Wait. There's a reason why we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to it can only...
fuck!
It's the only way to convert...
Alright, sure, bud. Yeah, sure, bud. Why not? I'll be there for it.
It's the only way to convey certain complex feelings and meaning in the most effectively. And avoiding them unnecessarily limiting yourself is also a waste. You understand that, right, Hazel?
Well... What the fuck am I supposed to do about this shit? Bitch, I got nothing to do with this. Either you two fight it out, or that's it. Help me, Sayori. Natsuki, Yuri, Sayori, Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can you two keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Hazel? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that made her so upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings to... Oh my god, whatever. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint a beautiful picture in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they've always been. Big and beautiful. They sure are. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is the vice president. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I am not very good with people. I can even bring myself to interject. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Monica, that one's kind of on you a little bit. I'm sorry, that's a bit of a turn off there, but we persevere. I'm kidding, please. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be airheaded, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. Yeah, I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Such a genuine person can come off as a president and met despite whatever. I hope I get the chance to talk to her more. I'm sorry, y'all. I need like a moment. I like playing visual novels, but like, if I go like way too long playing them, my brain starts to immediately, like, it starts to decay over time until there's eventually just nothing. It's the same way with Danganronpa. I'll play for a little bit, and then after a while, I'll start to slowly fall apart. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was well worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly. Hey, so how about you? Yeah, I'd feel the same. It was neat to talk about things with everyone. Awesome! I hope, in that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you'll learn something. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. I thought they fucked that up there for a second. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Hazel, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between you and Natsuki, does that kind of thing usually happen? No. This is... Hold on. Anime? A mistake, if you want my honest opinion. That's the first time I've really seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, after all. I can see why they made good friends with you. Phew. You know, Hazel, it's nice that I got to spend time with you in a club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. I think that everyone else really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. With just you and me in the club forever. Because you can never leave, because if you do, I know where you live, and I'll stab the fuck out of you. Being friends with everyone sure is nice. But does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. I've said that more times to myself. Okay. Let's do this. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. You know what? Actually, what time is it? 7? I think I'm gonna stop it here. I'm gonna save my game because I want to keep this going. But I think I'm gonna let it go here, because if I go on any more further, I'm going to actually start losing my fucking mind. It's just like mush. If you just open my brain and just look inside, it's just nothing. It's just a liquidy Doki Doki slotch. What is it, bud? Yeah, sure, I got you. I'll show up. Why not? I'm always down to support. But for now, I will stop the stream here, and we will pick up on another option. We'll pick up on another time. But don't worry, I'll be sure to show up. Thank you both for showing up, and everyone else who did, and Monica earlier for stream sniping me. I really do appreciate that. Those that showed up late, I'm sorry, but I'll make sure to do this again soon. And yeah, Doki Doki 8-year anniversary, 8 years, yay! Have a good day, everyone. Always remember that Monica is the best, and she always will be, even if she's not in the option to make a poem. She always will be the best, at least in my heart. All right, bye, y'all.